Hello, everybody. We're here with another really fun match. We got Saudi Arabia versus Indonesia. I'm joined by Blank Tap. Hello, Blank Tap.
Hello everybody, and yeah, we have quite a match today, and I'm quite excited to see what these guys are going to bring to the table.
I think
Let's
Blank
get
Tap might have some Indonesia bias here. That might just be me, but we got some home country here.
what can I say? I played in the 5WC 2021. We lost to France. It is what it is, but I actually know all of these guys in this. Actually, just kidding. I do not know who my mid fell off is, but that guy is quite good, not gonna lie. But Saudi Arabia, very good as well, Dominic.
Yeah, of course. I think that the real deciding of this match is going to be how well Call Me Red and 3BDO actually can consistently be on this low SR, and how well the backing 6 players can support them. And then for the side of Indonesia, if they can have some pop-off performances, they will most certainly be able to win this match right here.
Absolutely. One thing I can tell you that Indonesia definitely very consistent on the aiming side, especially hard rock, and probably some speed of their own. But I mean, it's going to be a tough match for Indonesia indeed. They are the underdog in this matchup. They are the lower seed. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for their protect. I'm guessing probably Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 2.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with this Indonesian team, but
BT3 actually.
They actually banned one of the tapping maps. So if I go to their, they got in the qualifiers GT3, which again is, you can take it as you will, but they got 21st. Saudi Arabia actually got 8th with a double FC from Call Me Red and 3BDO. Obviously, going from 6.6 or 6.7 or whatever it was to, just a flat 6 is quite a difference. And, some of the players for both teams, in theory, should be able to do better. Although, Call Me Red and 3BDO, I mean, you can't get better than an FC. So I think that probably does benefit Indonesia just a tad bit.
Yeah. Alright, going to the ban phase now.
And Hidden 3 was protected by Sutter.
Yep.
I think we kind of glanced over that a little bit, but we'll see what they opt to ban into. They could ban the DT2 with the DT3 protect from Indonesia, and just the fact that, the DT2 is just a minute long. I honestly can't. They banned Nomad 5. I'm actually kind of surprised about that.
Yeah, the low AR.
Maybe it's just their backing players don't feel too comfortable on it, or maybe one of the 2 power hitters don't feel, too comfortable on it. And let's see Indonesia's first ban. We might see a Hidden 2 ban come out from Indonesia. Don't really know if they're gonna really want to play that map. And let's see. Saudi Arabia got 16th, Hidden 2 with an FC, and Indonesia got 31st. So I could probably see a Hidden 2 ban coming out here from Indonesia.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we'll see what they opt to go into. Like you said, I don't believe they'll ban the Hard Rock map, considering that seems to be something they would more lean towards, the Hard Rock DT. Maybe even potentially some of the free mod picks. Like free mod won the five guys World Cup. They're taking their time, trying to not make a mistake here. This is one of these teams, or one of these matches you have to be very careful against. No one really wants to go down to the losers bracket in the first round. And this is one of those teams where you especially have to be, careful what you pick and ban against, because they will take any advantage that you give them. Same goes for Indonesia, though. I mean, Indonesia's not a team to be slacked at or laughed at all. And they do go into the Fremont 2 ban, just not wanting to deal with those gimmick. They also get a second ban as well, and we'll see what their second ban is.
I'm not gonna lie, how will all ban hidden to us Indonesia here?
Yeah, if I had to guess out, it would be Hidden 2, because it's one of the bigger gimmick maps left. I doubt they'll ban a Hard Rock, or they might ban Hard Rock 3 maybe, because it's one of the harder maps. So it has the it has the potential for like Call Me Red, 3B Do, double FC, just straight up walk out of the park, one of those maps. But we'll see. Seems like they still thinking about it, taking their time. I'm getting a McDonald's ad on Twitch right now. That's great. I've not gotten one of those ads yet. But they're really thinking long and hard about this, huh? Maybe didn't come into the match with a plan, and we're rolling now, which I don't think the regular roll is meant to be happening yet. It's roll 2.
Yeah, rolling a 2. Probably kind of torn between the first hidden or the second hidden. Never mind, number 1 will be banned.
Alrighty, I'm curious what their other ban would have been. And then Saudi Arabia's gonna ban again. I probably expect a DT2 ban here. Hidden 2.
Hidden 2 ban. What is going on, Dominic? What is going on?
Did not expect that at all. That was like, out of all the maps remaining, that was the last map I expected them to ban. I'm not gonna lie to you. Clearly, so they know. Obviously, they know something we don't. So but Saudi Arabia gets the first pick, and they could go straight into their Hidden 3 Protect, or they could opt to go into one of the other maps in the pool. And everyone's taking quite a bit of time here. They, everyone, I think maybe both these teams either did not come into this match with a game plan, or something happened, like a pick, protect, whatnot, threw them off, and they actually opt to go into the Hard Rock 1, something we kind of expected Indonesia to go into.
Alright, this is like everything just going like, I don't know. What
I think
is
they might have
reverse day?
I think the script is backwards.
Yeah, it seems so.
But anyways, for the side of Indonesia, who do you think's gonna hop into for this map like that? I think for the side of Saudi Arabia, we're obviously going to see Call Me Red 3B Do, which we don't see 3B Do right now. If that is the case and 3B Do is not here, then that honestly, some of those bans, make sense. So it'll be Roan, Dash, Call Me Red, and then it looks like Fresh will be playing. As for the side of Indonesia, SDKO, Retaught, Rizzy, and My Meat Fall Off was their players, yeah. And we'll see if those rosters stay the exact same.
Yeah. All right. Rush underscore Ron and Call Me Red already in the lobby. Rizzy, my mid fellow. I'm guessing we'll be seeing maybe SDKO, maybe even Bunan, maybe some other guys. There we go, that's the man. We need one more.
I do believe that 3BQ is currently offline on Osu, so I think that definitely changes, you know.
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot Ichun is in the team. Alright, Ichun will be coming in.
Oh yeah, okay. And it looks like they're subbing in for Retaught for the qualifiers, but the roster is the exact same, and we're getting the good luck, have funs, and we're going to get into our first map of this match. And some stats about this map before we really get into it. Hard Rock 1, obviously it's a bit of a higher XR than the rest of the pool for the most part. 2 minutes 20, obviously, and then all the other stats. The CS is 5.2, AR is 10, OD is 10. That's pretty standard for a Hard Rock 1. Or a typical Hard Rock 1, and I feel like most people kind of know what this map is already. But if you don't, it's you know, it's from Metal Gear Rising, and it's kind of an aim map with you know, some elements of tapping in it, but probably not gonna be too bad. And I mean, fall off actually being the first early miss, but shouldn't matter too much as we get more into it. Trading with Fresh.
Just 50k difference right now for Indonesia, but Rizzy and Ichun finding the first miss for the side of Indonesia. My mid fell off, and SDKO needs to hold on. Underscore and Call Me Red still holding on very nicely, but here comes the first KA section. Fresh will find the first miss in this KA section. It's gonna keep the score just kinda tight and not gonna go anywhere for now.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see some of these accuracies coming into play for the side of, you know, Fresh being at that low 90, even Hyphen being at, you know, 95 right now. And then you look on the side of Indonesia, and I mean, their accuracies are pretty comfortable for the most part. I mean, Aichin has a 95.5, you know, my Meatfall has almost a 98, and same thing with Rizzy. And then you look on the other side, and they're just kind of struggling a little bit. Even Call Me Red has a little bit of lower AC.
Absolutely. My mid fell off, still holding the full combo as well as SDKO, Ichun supporting as well as Rizzy. But on the other side, they have revived their combo quite well. 2 full combo still on the board for Saudi Arabia, but that's becoming one as Call Me Red finding the miss.
That's a really big miss for the side of Saudi Arabia, and with SDKO and my meat fell off basically on the 2 full combos, and there is just not really any combos on the side of Saudi Arabia. This is really going to start pulling the way of Indonesia really quickly.
Absolutely, only a quarter of the map is remaining and time is running out as Fresh finds the miss. Indonesia still going the distance. Ichun did miss and I did not see it, but only underscore is left remaining in the side of Saudi Arabia, and the lead is increasing more and more to the side of Indonesia as they are holding 3 big combo right now. My mid fell off, Risen, and especially the only full combo in this lobby, SDKO, gonna go the distance with a 99. Oh, never mind. He missed, but it does not matter. This is a big mistake coming from Saudi Arabia.
And this is kind of what we were talking about earlier before this map was even picked. We were saying, like, this is something we expected, you know, Indonesia to opt to go into, and really unfortunate for the side of Saudi Arabia. You can see they have 2 650Ks. Both of them are slider breaks. I don't know, even if they both FC'd, I'm not sure how much of a difference it actually would have made. You know, Fresh just kind of struggled on that map from start to finish. But, I mean, Indonesia, that was a really solid first break point. And honestly, it kind of looked like their pick.
Indeed. Yeah, that's why I was kind of questioning this decision. Indonesia's, their roster is, I feel like, quite aim-oriented, which is, again, a surprise that they went no but 1, actually. But, you know, moving on. Let's figure out what they will pick this time around. They protected DT3. Maybe this is a good time to increase their momentum, Dominic.
I 100% agree with you. I think that if I was Indonesia here, you get a break point on Saudi Arabia. Their first pick, and they flopped it. You were very obviously you're very confident on DT3. That's why you protected it. I think if you're trying to gain momentum and you're trying to consolidate that break point, I think this is the perfect time to go for your protect. I'm honestly, I think that anything else aside from DT3 is honestly kind of a mispick from them. Even if they win the map, it's just, you know, you're taking risks where I don't think it's necessary at this point.
I see. Fair enough, fair enough. We shall wait for Indonesia to make a decision soon enough. And hopefully it is the right one. Because they do not want to waste this beautiful opportunity.
And
Hidden three! Ay, caramba! Are we reverse?
They picked Saudi Arabia's protect.
Are we reverse, guys? Wait,
This might be the biggest power play I think I've ever seen in my entire life. And it could either go very well for them or very, very poorly for them. And it's going to be one of those two.
This is an absolute power play right now. If Indonesia can win this, Saudi Arabia is one step away from getting checkmated. But only if they win this. This might be the biggest play or the biggest blunder in the history of 5WC. And I'm here for it. Oh my goodness.
It looks like the roster for Saudi Arabia is the exact same. And if we're not seeing 3BDO now, obviously he is not here for this match, which might change some things. And as for Indonesia, it looks like these three players are the same. SDKO is being swapped out. Not really sure who they'd be swapped out for. I'm not too familiar with the Singapore roster. It looks like
Red Dot!
Nair or Retaught, yep.
Yep. The man is in Canada, but he's playing for Indonesia. So this is gonna be fun.
We're getting good luck, have fun, so we're getting straight to this match. And the roster is the exact same. There's only one swap in from all eight players. And this is one of those maps where generally, you know, most of the lobby has not struggled too much. The average score has been about 600k for this map, with only a handful of people really, you know, struggling with this map. People are saying it's one of the easier maps in the pool, so we'll see if that is coming to fruition with these 8 players, but...
Absolutely. Yeah, just a slow start for all 8 of our players, but can they indeed secure it? Indonesia taking a bold step, making a bold claim. Will it just fall off? It's time to begin soon enough. Our hidden 3. Arigatou, sayonara. For one of these teams, indeed. That's the first miss coming from Fresh and underscore going to the first slider. No one missing on that one. Call me Red and Rowan still holding double full combo though for Saudi Arabia, keeping it alive. But Indonesia holding 4 full combo on the board. Underscore finding yet again another miss.
Yeah, I mean, we still see a full 4-way for the side of Indonesia, and we just see some misses from both Fresh and Hyphen here. Call Me Red and Roan are still the only two on the FCs right now. It's eventually getting traded by my meat fell off, but I mean, oh, and Retaught actually missed a little bit earlier and I missed it, yeah. So it is about even right now.
Absolutely. But now the second section, going to be a bit of a flow section in this time around. Going to be very easy to miss on this one as we find misses from Itsun and Ron. There's a try, Call Me Red against Lizzy. Underscore and Fresh has revived their combo quite well. It's going to swing to the side of Saudi Arabia, but Ron finds the miss again and again. Retaught reviving, my mid fell off and Itsun trying to fight back as well. But this is a bit of a kind of dire situation for Indonesia, but Fresh trades it out. Call Me Red and Riz still duking it out. The two goats of each respective country. Underscore and Retaught the sidekicks. My mid fell off, holding 350 combo right now, and Itsun reviving as well. 100k increase, and both of Saudi Arabia's combo is now gone. Indonesia! Are they actually going to do this?
And they just have insane combos on the side of Indonesia. There is zero combo on the side of Saudi Arabia, and the map's already 2/3 of the way done. For Saudi Arabia to have really a shot at coming back at this, this map right now, they need probably a full reset from Indonesia. And the way they're playing right now, I really don't see that happening.
Absolutely, and even if they can get a full reset, the score it's on you, absolute buffoon. I'm gonna come to your house, man, if you do that ever again. 430k in the lead for Indonesia, and they are still looking so good.
There's no time left. I mean, there's this Ki left, but it's not combo. There's only 300 notes left. There's just not enough combo for it to really matter. And Indonesia taking their own pick on Saudi Arabia's Protect, and the power move, ended up working off. They're just, I mean, they're about to win Saudi Arabia's. They won Saudi Arabia's pick by 800k, and they're now about to win Saudi Arabia's Protect by the same amount.
Crazy with the shake, man, and yet he held throughout Indonesia with a statement 0-2. Wow, that is how, man. You just don't come to someone's house and take their belongings. Indonesia going to take this protected pick from Saudi Arabia, but it's not over just yet. It's still 2 points. We're going to the third map, and it's going to be Saudi Arabia's pick.
And I mean, just super unfortunate. I mean, Call Me Red with the second S rank of this match, just getting super unlucky, just slider breaking once, and just this one slider break. Obviously in that case it would not have mattered, but it's just that's just kind of the the bad feeling. It's just you're getting from this match, and you're just having really bad runs. You just can't FC anything. And a lot of these backing players for the side of Saudi Arabia are just not having a great time right now.
Yeah, absolutely. But, of course, one mispick, that's alright. This one matters now. What must they pick, though? Dominic. Hot Rock 1 did not work. Hidden 3? Absolutely not. So, where else can they go? Can they go speed?
Nomad 2, I was just about to say that. I think Nomad 2 is a big switch up from both the Hidden 3 and the Hard Rock 2. Hard Rock 1, sorry. It's not as tapping intensive as maybe the DT3, which Indonesia, protected. I think this is, a decent direction to go. And we'll see if, it ends up, paying off. And Cookie's fan is coming in for Roan right now, but the rest of the roster is staying in. Call Me Red, Dash, Fresh, they're all staying in.
Absolutely, but to actually give a bit of a trivia, this song, and it doesn't seem like this map, but a similar kind of map was pulled in, like about a year ago, maybe even 2 or 3, in a tournament, a local tournament called Abu Summer Tournament. So I think some of our players definitely knows this map, especially Bunan. I think Bunan? I forgot actually. But yeah, basically that's the trivia. On the other side though, Fresh, Call Me Red, Cookie's fan will be making his debut though.
Yeah, and I mean, this roster for Indonesia is, basically stayed the same. I think they made one swap every single match. Rizu staying in, Mamit fell off staying in. They played every single match so far. Bunin coming in, and okay, so they made 2. SDKO and Bunin coming out, and SDKO left the lobby, so maybe we're not seeing them. I'm being trolled.
Yeah, I think it's a high possibility we'll be seeing. Actually, never mind. I forgot about my boy Honeymint. Okay, that I keep mistaking SDK and Honeymint, but yeah, Honeymint will be coming in for Indonesia.
I've never seen them in the same room together.
Never mind. I'm getting trolled. SDK coming back in.
I've never seen them in the same room together.
Oh yeah, they're just changing clothes, man. It's like Scooby-Doo villain.
yeah, this is looking like the roster we're gonna get. You know, display any more potential changes from Indonesia last second. But we're getting the good luck, have fun, so I'm assuming that's probably gonna be it. And we're gonna get straight into it.
Wait, actually, half of us are playing without volume, unlucky scheduling. What do you mean by that, Ron? What do you mean you guys, half of you guys are...
I think it's a Ramadan thing.
I see.
I could be wrong. Yeah, they're
you guys...
fasting and everything.
Yeah, fair enough.
So... And getting straight into it.
Alright, going to the first stream, though. And Fresh will find the first miss.
I was hearing seagulls, but
yeah, same actually. What was that? Wait, that's the hit sound.
Oh, that's great. That's a loud hit sound. Only that first miss from Fresh, but no other misses thus far.
Yeah, not yet. But Cookie's fan with the miss. Alright, 4 combos in 7 Indonesia still going on strong, but Cookie's fan finding yet again another miss. That's a very tricky stream as my fellow. And Rizzy finds the miss, trading out with underscore. Call me red against Bunan and SDKO.
Yeah, it's basically a 2v2 right now, and some of the backing players on side of Indonesia are actually missing, and it is a 100,000 score lead in favor of Indonesia about halfway through the map, but with these combos being built up for the side of Saudi Arabia, I can honestly see this going any way soon. The only problem that's holding them back is the accuracy on the side of Fresh. 89%, you know, you have pretty solid combo, but I mean, you just don't get the full value of it with that accuracy, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Wait, hold the front door. That was a bunch of miss coming from Rizzy. The lead is still equal, though. This is still a fight to be had. It's swinging to the other side as Rizzy finds the miss. Fresh tries it out, though. Call me red against Bunan. Still hot and alive.
Yeah, it's Call Me Red right now versus Bunan, and then the backing combo is on the side of Indonesia, so I mean, we're gonna need to see, you know, it's getting closer to the end, so we're gonna need to be seeing this really soon. Honestly, probably need to see this in one of these slow sections right here.
This is going to be a very tricky stream. No one missing on that one, but now the quads.
I think that just sealed it right there. I think if we didn't see SDKO miss, but that's not the person they needed to miss. They needed either my meat fell off or Bunan to miss. I think that just sealed it right there.
150k difference. My mid fell off. It's not falling off indeed. Call me red. Holding the full combo. Bunan finally missing. Is there time? Is there a chance? Saudi Arabia trying to burn bright as the sun. But time has run out. Time has run short. Indonesia takes a second break point.
Yeah, that was just really unlucky. Call Me Red finally getting the FC, you know, after getting 2 S ranks before that. Unfortunately, Cookie's fan also getting an S rank, you know, that definitely mattered a little bit. And the accuracy on the side of Fresh, you know, I mean, having a 700 combo basically with that 91% act definitely hindered the score at least about 100, 200,000. And I mean, just the side of Indonesia, they're just as a team being more consistent than the side of Saudi Arabia. They might not, you know, especially this map right here, they didn't have really necessarily one standout performance. I mean, we have Bunan, we have my meat fell off, and Rizzy basically having very close scores. With SDKO, you know, slightly behind, but it's just not mattering right now. And with Indonesia being able to pick again, I mean, this is potentially your last pick if you win the next pick. I mean, surely you pick your protector.
Absolutely. That is indeed that should be the plan.
But they're taking their time. They didn't instantly slam this DT2, this DT3. So honestly, it kind of makes me think that they're gonna go into something else. I could be wrong, but and they're still deciding.
Yeah.
If they were gonna pick their protect, they probably would have picked it already. Okay,
well, there it is, the protect. They're
they're
just hiding,
probably
you know?
they're probably just practicing them, I guess.
Yeah, maybe even resetting the mental.
Maybe, yeah.
It's time for double time 3. The audio is broken.
Getting straight into it. And I imagine that the roster for the side of Saudi Arabia will probably be similar.
Mm.
It looks like Call Me Red, obviously. It looks like we have Fresh, Road, Cookies, and Hyphen in. So they're going to need to, remove one of them. See who they want to play. For the side of Indonesia, though, this is the real question. I think my Meatloaf has been playing very well this match, so I don't know if you want to pull them out. It looks like the roster for qualifiers was my meat fell off, SDKO, Honeyman, iTunes. So we'll see if that is the exact same roster. Rizzy did not play this, so we'll see if Rizzy is staying in or getting replaced.
Yeah.
SDKO is coming in.
And one more?
It looks like Dash is playing for one of these players. It looks like it's going to be Fener for their first map, I believe, of this match.
Yeah, he's the DT guy for Indonesia.
And it looks like these are going to be the 8 players we're going to see for this map. And this potentially is Indonesia's last pick here, so...
Alright, there we go. Good luck, have fun. We shall begin Indonesia's Protect. They got Saudi Arabia's Protect, but do they have their own?
Yeah, and this is a really big pick for Saudi Arabia. It's they're really not in a great spot right now. Even though this is Indonesia's Protect, you kind of need to win this map.
Yeah, already the first miss coming from underscore. Not the best of start, but Saudi Arabia still has triple combo and it's still very much early on in the map. Drone!
That pattern right there claimed the lives of 2 Saudi players, and Fresh and Call Me Red are the 2 players remaining. And this has kind of been the story, right? I mean, you look at the accuracy on the side of Saudi Arabia, and they're just kind of struggling. Even Call Me Red, not having, maybe the act that we might imagine him having. And then you look over on the other side, and the lowest accuracy is 95 on Meatloaf, which not great. Which, speaking of Meatloaf actually missing, the only miss thus far in this KI though.
Absolutely, but the string catching Fresh off guard as he shook. Bit of a pause right now. 1v3 situation for Saudi Arabia. Call Me Red cornered once more.
We're getting some technical difficulties here.
Alright. Mr. Bancho, are you good, brother? It doesn't... Okay, there we go. I just saw SDK spawn wildly. What was that, Bancho? Alright, but anyways, going back into this section, SDK will find the miss. 350k difference right now. Roan and Call Me Red keeping this fight alive for Saudi Arabia. But as he finds the miss, only Call Me Red remains.
And that's not really something you want to see 2/3 of the way through the map. You look on the other side and you still have 2 FCs with a recovering My Meat Fell Off combo, which is really good. And I mean, this has kind of been the story, right? Saudi Arabia just kind of struggles with their backing players, their accuracy, and missing on, some of the easier patterns, unfortunately. Just the consistency is definitely in the favor of Indonesia. And I mean, it's already 600,000 score lead. There's about a third of the map left.
Absolutely, and would you look at the double time specialist FNAYR? FNAYR finds the miss.
Okay, and I mean, it's not really gonna matter. I mean, obviously, Call Me Red has an FC still, but it's being matched by Rizzy. Fresh has a really solid recovering combo, but it's 95% accuracy, which is hindering it. And with Rowan missing, if it wasn't over already, then. Yeah. And they just can't catch a break right now. I mean, another 800,000 point win.
Absolutely. Indonesia on the verge of this huge upset. 0-4. They only need to win one more, but ladies and gentlemen, it's not over. It's over. We've seen plenty of matches go to a reverse sweep situation. Somehow, some way, it can still happen. But the question is, will it happen today? Will it happen to Saudi Arabia? Can they absolutely pull it off? This is it.
Yeah, I mean, match point, for Indonesia, they potentially don't even have to pick again. Saudi Arabia back against the wall. I honestly, yeah, I mean, it's just really unfortunate with Saudi Arabia's situation with having no 3B do and obviously other factors, but these maps have not been close. Like the closest map was that No Mod 2 within 100k, but DT3 819k, Hidden 3 723k, Hard Rock 1 880k. None of these maps have been even remotely close, but like I said, given No Mod 2 was the closest one, it's just if you're Saudi Arabia right now, I'm honestly not really sure what you even opt to go into here. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even. Maybe DT1. Maybe you go for the DT2. Maybe it's because of how short it is. You can kind of RNG gamble it. And maybe that's a start. Maybe you go into DT1. They have to go into Hard Rock 2, which is an AIM map. But given how Hard Rock 1 went, and it's a very similar map. Obviously, it's precision, so that makes a big difference. But it's an AIM map, with not too much tapping in it. So.
Alright, this is it. Saudi Arabia. Oh my god, man. Such a tough position to be in.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like we're getting the 4 players that have played most of the maps. We got Fresh, Rowan, Call Me Red, and Underscore. Speaking of which, we haven't really seen most of this team from Saudi Arabia. We haven't seen Mean Cubed. We haven't seen Raindrake. Obviously, we haven't seen 3B Do. Those are 3 players we have not seen at all, and I'm not too sure if it's due to, some issue. It looks like I just looked. Raindrake's not even online. Moon Cubed is online. I'm not really sure what they play. It's just one of those. I mean, it's just unlucky. The timing and the stars have not aligned for them. Unfortunately, it looks like. And we're getting into the potential final map of this match. And Rizzy and my Meatfell have played every single map so far, if I'm not mistaken. Retot coming in as well. I believe Ikun was already in this lobby. And I think this map is where we're gonna really see the accuracy struggling, especially if Saudi Arabia's playing with no music.
Yeah. It is a simple melody though, so probably doable, but still definitely a subpar condition to play in. Red Toto finds the first miss. That is good for Saudi Arabia. 30k difference.
Yeah, I mean, we see some early misses from both Rita and Nitrune. And, you know, I'm not going to say it, but something's happened on the left side of the screen. And, well, Fresh, unfortunately, missing, which is not going to swing it over to the favor of Indonesia just quite yet. But with Call Me Red missing, that might just be what they needed to swing it over. And the map's not all that long. We're already about halfway through the map. And you can kind of see the scoreboard at the bottom kind of swinging back over. Drone missing as well. They're just getting...
Doesn't matter. Ichun reviving his combo. 2 full command side of Indonesia and only 1 inside of Saudi Arabia. Is this how it's going to end, Dominic?
It just might end.
What the score?
Yeah.
Underscore
just unfortunately like misaiming or misreading that. And although there is time left, there's a third of the map left. It's 100,000, about to be 200,000 in favor of Indonesia. With the way they're playing, I honestly see this kind of over right now.
Absolutely, yeah, this is... Yeah, just a very unfortunate circumstance, along with the... with 3B not being here, actually. The duo that we've been talking about, Komired and 3B just fighting half of their... just only half of them being here. That is Komired, yeah. This is absolutely not going to decide of Saudi Arabia at all. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner in this matchup, in this round of 32, will be the red, the white, Indonesia, going through this round.
And yeah, I mean, this map was a little bit closer. It was 400k, but you know, the fact that we're saying it was a little bit closer and we're saying 400k in the same sentence is, you know, just really unfortunate circumstances for the side of Saudi Arabia. Had 3 missing players. We're not able to listen to music for fasting. Just, you know, really unfortunate, you know, time to play those two. And that's, you know, not to take anything away from Indonesia. They played really well.
Absolutely.
Especially Rizzy and my meat fell off. Those two are the absolute studs for this team today. And we will be seeing Indonesia move on. And they will be playing... I can find their thing. They will be playing the winner of France-Netherlands, which is a very scary thing for Indonesia. Saudi Arabia will be playing the loser of France-Netherlands. So, yeah, and I think that's about it. Thank you guys for, you know, tuning into this match. Thank you, Blank Cap, for joining me. I believe there's another match going on here shortly. 16 minutes, yep. And it's the UK versus Vietnam. And yeah, so thank you everyone for tuning by, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.